the big time. 4 more questions which turn into answers, and they become spins. And this round, a spin is worth as much as $5,000. So pay attention, because here comes the first question. Here's a New Year's Eve hint. According to Mademoiselle magazine, if you're at a party and you plan on driving home, at least how long before you leave should you stop drinking? Kenny?
2 hours.
2 hours. Is the correct answer 2 hours, 15 minutes, or 1 hour? D?
2 hours.
D says it's 2 hours. Let's go over to Kurt.
I'm going to also say 2 hours.
2 hours. Well, if you're planning to leave the party, you should stop drinking at least 1 hour before. But it's not it was not the right answer, but I tell you, it's not a bad idea to stop 2 hours. But no spins on that one. We're going to go to the next question. The old saying may be, take your medicine like a man, but what we want to know is, out of every 6 doctors, how many are women? Kenny?
2.
All right, is the correct answer 2, 1, or 3? D?
3.
3, says D. Let's go to Kurt.
I'll agree with D and say 3.
3. Well, out of every 6 doctors, only 1 is a woman. Oh, we're coming up short. We're going to go with question 3 now. What's the name of the short skirt worn by female ballet dancers? D?
Tutu.
All right, is the correct answer tutu, mini, or a chemise? Kenny?
Tutu.
Kenny says the tutu. Kurt?
Tutu.
Tutu. Ballerinas wear tutus, of course. D goes to 3, Kenny to 1, and Kurt to 1. Fourth and final question. Let's pick up some spins here. This Monday, what Big Ten team will be appearing in the Rose Bowl for the first time in 20 years? Did Kurt get in? Yes, he did. All right, Kurt, what's the answer?
Washington.
Washington. Is the correct answer Washington, the University of Illinois, or the University of Michigan? D?
Illinois.
Illinois, says D. Let's go to Kenny.
I'm going to say Illinois.
Illinois. Playing UCLA in this year's Rose Bowl will be the University of Illinois. D goes to 4, Kenny to 2, and Kurt stays at 1. All our players are taking those spins to the big board. Decide who's going to win or going to be on Pressure Luck. So don't go away.
It's the
That's a Happy New Year from our Whammy Choir, and we've got a lot of money up there to give away, and since this is the show before New Year's, we want to give it all away. There's $50,000 up there. Please take it off our hands. We have no place to store it over the weekend. Now, we also have some whammies up there, and be careful, because they've been rather demon-like in the last few days, so be careful. Let's take a look at your money totals. We've got D at $0, Kurt at $0, and Kenny, our champion, at $1,442. You wound up with the highest total in round 1. You know what that means, Kenny. It means you get to sit back and relax and play last, and this is the final round, which is, of course, the advantageous position. So you sit back. We're going to deal with D and Kurt. We will go with the player with the least amount of money. It's a tie between D and Kurt, and that means, of course, the player to my left goes first. D, let me remind you, you have 3 whammies. 1 more whammy, and you'll be out of the game. So be very careful. 4 spins. Let's make some big bucks, D.
Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $2,500. D, I put you in first place. 3 spins left. Again, I warn you, 3 whammies. You want to be careful. $2,500. Do you think it's enough, or do you want to keep going? There's not many spins in this game. You have to evaluate that. You got Kenny with 2 spins, Kurt with 1. Kenny's got $1,442. You have $2,500. What do you want to do?
I'll pass.
You want to pass them? All right, they get passed to Kenny, the player with the next highest amount of money. You get to sit back and think about them, Kenny. 3 spins to you. D thinks she's okay with that $2,500. Kurt, you got 1 spin to see if you can do better than D did with $2,500. Are you ready? Let's make some money.
Stop!
Stop it. Go back 2 spaces. $4,000 and a spin, Kurt. 1 fell swoop. You have gone in first place with $4,000, and you picked up a spin that you can take yourself or pass it, and if you did, it would be passed to D. Flint. Ray says $4,000 on the line for Kurt. Let's see what he can do.
Stop.
Stop. Hello. Whammy. Oh, Kurt, you wiped out the 4,000. You went for it, came up short. You've got $0. You're not out of the game. You have 3 whammies. We still have to deal with Kenny, who has 3 spins she must take, no whammies, and then she'll deal with the 2.
Okay.
1442. Here we go, Kenny. One at a time.
Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at Hilo, Hawaii. Trip valued at $1,376. You are now in first place by $318 over D. 2 more you've got to do. One at a time.
Stop.
Stop at $750. So far, so good, Kenny. 35.68. As you know, one more pass spin that you must deal with, and hopefully you can stay away from that whammy and stay as our champ. Stop at New York. You're traveling all over the place, Kenny. That trip to New York is 6 nights valued at $2,208. Your total is now $5,776. That's about, $3,200 more than D. You have 2 spins. You can pass them to D, or you can take it on yourself. What's your strategy?
I'm going to pass.
Passing them. Kenny passes those spins to D. They are both yours, D. You've got to deal with them. 2,500. One, a whammy puts you out of the game and makes Kenny the champ. Are you ready, D? Are you ready, Kenny?
Yes. Stop.
Stop at $2,500. D, that's $5,000. You have to come up with more than $776 to beat Kenny and become the new champion, and you must stay away from a whammy or you're out of the game. Obviously, one spin makes a big difference. You need more than $776. Kenny, you ready, D? Here we go. Who's the champion, the new champ or Kenny? Stop! And Kenny is the champion once again with $5,776. Kenny, it was close, but you did it. We'll be right back to find out exactly what you won right after this message. Today's big Best of Luck winner, Kenny, with $5,776. And now, Kenny, Roddy's going to extol the virtues of what you've won. Rod?
I sure will, Peter. Kenny will fly you and your companion round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Palm Springs for a 3-night stay at the luxurious International Hotel Resort. You'll delight in the Olympic pool and the hot therapy pools, surrounded by lovely gardens. The International Hotel at Palm Springs for high living in the desert. And then we'll fly 2 of you round-trip coach from Los Angeles to New York for a 6-night stay at the fabulous Eastside Hotel Lexington. You'll enjoy a lovely room with a beautiful view of Midtown Manhattan, and you'll be located near top Fifth Avenue shops, the Hotel Lexington, plus a Hawaiian holiday. You and your companion will fly air coach from Los Angeles to Honolulu via World Airways, the airline with wide-body DC-10 service, great meals, pleasant service, and first-run films. World Airways. And you'll enjoy a 6-night stay at the Nanaloa Surf Resort on the shore of Hilo Bay on the island of Hawaii. Luxury rooms, Polynesian room disco, and sunning with the seaside pool from Nanaloa Surf. Those prizes totaling $4,156, combined with the $1,620 in cash that you won today, and the $24,457 in cash and prizes you previously won, gives you a grand total of $30,233. Congratulations!
All right, Kenny, that's $30,233 and all kinds of goodies. Now, Kenny, you know about our rule that $25,000 is our limit. You have broken us, and you get to keep every penny over the $25,000. All $30,233 is yours as our retired champion. Welcome and thank you. And what else can we say? Happy New Year, Kenny. Merry Christmas and everything else. Congratulations. D, I thank you for being with us. You will not be going away empty-handed. We've got some nice prizes for you. And Kurt, you got whammied. What can I tell you? You got it for a New Year's gift, but what the heck? You're not going to be going away empty-handed. We've got nice prizes for you, and I thank you for being with us. We won't be with you on Monday because of the Rose Parade, but we want to thank you for your support during 1983, and we're looking forward to an exciting 1984 with all of you. A happy, safe, and prosperous New Year to you all. And here's the final whammy poem of the year. From who else but like from Sonny Trindle of Phoenix, who's like a totally cool dude. And here it is. You've got like that valley fever, and your money is there in stocks, but the whammy comes and takes it all. That's grody to the max. This is Peter DeMarkin saying so long for Press Your Luck. Happy New Year.